Hello friends, today topic is pocket watching. Let's rant.
I can't stand people who pocket watch people. It's so weird. And it's like the most miserable thing to do, right? There's a difference between like not liking rich people, which is me, and like pocket watching other people. So basically, this lady was like, "You work at T-Mobile and you have a Louis Vuitton bag? That's weird." Okay. And it's like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, we're already suffering enough. Life is shit. Everything costs too much money. People want to indulge in simple luxuries. Let them. What does that have to do with you? Like, you're so miserable. And I think the concept comes from like people who always say that the reason why we don't have money, my light just died, but the reason that we don't have money is because we keep buying stuff. That's where it comes from. Because she's like, you work at T-Mobile and you buy a Louis Vuitton bag. Like,
you don't know how much money I have. If
exactly.
If I have to buy one purse one time, it's my fucking birthday, then I'm gonna treat myself.
But even if it wasn't your birthday though, like, you're allowed to indulge in simple luxuries.
I'm allowed to buy something for myself. It doesn't matter. I could be a fucking, I don't know, homeless person. And I'm like, you know what? This is the first time I get to treat myself. I'm gonna treat myself, god damn it.
Okay, now if you're a homeless person and the first thing you do is buy a Louis Vuitton bag, I have questions. I have questions.
One thing I could never understand is how people pocket watch each other on the job, right? I worked with this girl, and normally we work like 3/12s, right? And sometimes she will work like 4/12s or even 5/12s. And it's not like she was like soaking up all the overtime on our unit, no. Sometimes she will pick up if there's a need, or sometimes she'll even pick up on other units. Like, she will do her 3/12s on our unit and then work maybe in the ED or, you know, ICU or wherever she can do her overtime, right? And people will literally go into like the schedule and see her name and be like, oh, this week she's working like 4 days or she's working like 5 days, and be upset. And those people, it's not like they were looking for overtime and she stole or anything like that. They was just like upset that she was working overtime, to the point like they'll be like, oh, I know you making money, like stuff like that. Or if we're gonna order food, they'll be like, oh, you should just buy food for everybody because I know you made so much money this week. I know you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you big balling this week. Just buy food for everybody. Slick comments like that. To the point, she will be like, oh yeah, I'm just working overtime, trying to explain herself. Yeah, I'm working overtime this week because I'm trying to take my daughter to Disney. Oh, I'm just working so much because, you know, I gotta take care of my mom. Oh, I'm working. And I used to tell her this, right? Now, let's say, like, I used to be like, Kay, stop telling these people, like, stop giving them explanation of why you do the things you do. And she was just like, yeah, because I feel so bad. I don't know, maybe they want to. I'm like, no, stop explaining. Stop. You don't have to explain this to anybody. I want to say not bully, but with being so passive aggressive, to the point this girl literally found a part-time job where she worked 2 days a week and was working at our job 3 days a week instead of picking up overtime. Like, why are people pocket watching each other at the job? And I don't know if this was just my place of work at the time or this happens everywhere else, but literally pocket watch each other. Oh, seeing how many overtime you did. Or if you even pick up a shift and it's a bonus, they will try to punish you by giving you such a heavy assignment because technically you're making extra money. It's like, anyway, just a random thought.
Story time. My first encounter with pocket watching on the job. On the job, y'all. So let's get into it. Alright, y'all. It's no shame in my game. I bought my first luxury car at the age of 21. Ask me how I did it. I explained it to you. But that's not what the story is. It's kind of what the story is about, but we're going to talk about it. So, when I ain't think nothing of it, I just drove it. I did what I do. I had my first big girl job at 21. So, y'all, I pulled up to the parking lot. You know, it's professionals. We professionals. You know what profession I'm working. It's professionals. So it's like the first thing, you know, when they saw that, they was like, damn, you gas to sell. One of my coworkers said, you gas to sell something. You gas to sell some type of drugs, you know, because how can you afford that car at your young age? First of all, what's a gift? Second of all, I didn't go out there and get the highest thing on the lot. I went out there and got what I knew I could pay for every month. And you can too. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, I don't knock anybody for buying what they want. I don't tell people, oh, don't go and get this. I tell you, you go and get what you can afford. Because my granddad always used to tell me, when I first got it, he told me, he said, you get what you want because you will never be satisfied. It'll always be something bothering you and telling you you should have got what you want. And I get exactly what I want. you can budget, you could fit it into your system. It does not have to be the highest thing on the lot. Like I tell you, you have to think about maintenance, tires, oil changes, all that. And you don't have to drive it every day either. I'm learning that. I'm not gonna drive it every day, and it's gonna be okay because I bought another car too. But that's because my other one, my old one, it went out, and I'm glad I had that one. I had a luxury car, but my old one, it went out because after school it just gave out. The motor just went shh. But it's okay. I'm glad I had that car. Why? See, everything you buy is for a reason. In case something goes out, you got another one. So, but I bought another one so that my dad got another one so that I can have, so that I won't have to drive it every day, because I fear service B charges. I do. I really do. And I never want a service B charge. I take a service A any day. I don't want that. And that's just my experience. Now, a lot of people, they just was crazy. They couldn't wrap their head around it. And my answer simply was, because I can. I didn't go out there and get the most expensive thing on the lot. I don't want to drive a house. I want to drive what I can afford so I can get a house. Like I said, it's a cool breeze paying that car note, whatever. And it's okay. Like I said, I was, I was not offended by it, but thinking that I sell drugs at 21 because I drive a Mercedes-Benz is crazy. You don't have to sell anything. They'll gladly give it to you with your credit. And because I was fresh out of college, they saw that as an itinerary, and I landed a job as a teacher. But let me tell you something. I'm very grateful for it. I don't mind it. I'll do it all over again. But I got the one, let me say this again. I got the one that I can afford. I did not go out there and buy the highest thing on the parking lot. What in the HE double hockey sticks would you be thinking if you did that? That's why I say I don't live for people. I live for me. The Lord knows. He knows. I definitely, because he definitely wouldn't have not let me got it if it was not meant for me. And I'll tell anybody that it's okay. Which is why I say that was my first encounter with pocket watching. I kid you not. My tire, it went out on me. And I had to get another tire. I was so sad, y'all. I was crying that whole day. Memphis potholes, they ain't no joke. I was crying the whole day. I was so sad. And all I kept thinking about was, I got to get to work. I had another car. I had to get to work. And I was okay. Like I said, I ended up being okay. But I learned my lesson. Watch them potholes. And when you're driving down Holland Street in Memphis, watch them potholes. The city of Memphis paved the potholes. Like, seriously. But that was my first encounter with pocket watching. Somebody asking me how much. This is what I say about pocket watching. Don't ask nobody how much they pay for anything that's on their car. Asking me how much I pay for my tires. Asking me how much I pay enough for my car note. Asking me how much I pay for my insurance. Who is you, the FBI? You want to know too much. Do I come around asking you how much you pay for your car note? Asking you how much you pay for your insurance, your rent? No, because I know how to mind my own business. I know how to stay within my business, because people are so quick to go, damn, she want to know everything about me. She want to know my business. Right. Which is why you have to know when people start digging, get them a false answer. You have to know. You have to know to mind your business. You have to. And it's okay. Stay dangerous.
One thing I cannot stand is a pocket watcher. I have a stethoscope. It's an Echo. And those are pretty pricey. And I just graduated in August, and at one point I was in a cardiac ICU. So heck yeah, I'm gonna buy an Echo. I'm gonna invest in my career. So of course I'm minding my business. This girl gonna tell me, one of the other nurses that I don't even know, mind you, why'd you even get that stethoscope? Like, only cardiac doctors really need that. Okay, so what? It's a graduation gift to myself. And at one point I was in a cardiac ICU, so I wanted to invest in my career. Like, just because you don't see it as an investment to yourself, like, that doesn't mean anything. And she goes on to say how expensive it was. I know, I bought it. And I don't care. And some people just don't look at things as investments to themselves. Like, Like, I know people who spend a lot of money on dumb stuff, but to me, that was an investment to myself. Like, why are you minding my business?
Listen, it is 100% okay if you are not one of those girls. But why do y'all be getting on here trying to make people feel bad about being materialistic? I see so much shit online referencing to what other people are doing with their money. Like, are y'all cool? Like, all the controversy about wanting to buy land, wanting to buy a home before you buy a bag. Like, girl, okay, that's you. But what if other people aren't ready for that step in life? Bitch, what if I just want a bag? There's different shit that comes with owning a home that doesn't come with buying a bag. Like, if you got it and you want it and that's what you want to do, then by any means. Your goals are not my goals, and my goals are not your goals, and that's okay. And particularly when it comes to buying a home, I don't know where I want to plant my roots. Like, I don't know where I actually want to call my home. So no, I don't want to buy a house right now. I literally don't. And I don't want to buy a house no time soon. We are still fucking young. Why is there so much pressure to put ourselves in situations that we might not even be ready for because it's society standards to buy a house before you buy a bag? And I don't agree into rushing people into things because y'all think that that's what they should be doing. Why is it such a crime that I'm not ready for shit like that? Why is it such a crime that I like nice shit? And I promise you, when y'all get on these apps screaming that y'all are not materialistic, that is not going to make him pick you any faster. It's not.
How do you feel about people pocket watching? Does it bug you? Make you angry? Comment down below, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.